carry a city, you carry the organization, you carry the fans, and I didn't go there to lose. And so you just begin to isolate yourself.
Hue Jackson, defined for most of his career as a football coach, is now making the transition into his first fall in over 30 years away from the gridiron.
I still wake up and I can still smell the grass. I know what it's like to be in a routine and what the pattern should be, process I should say, be for the day of a game or a practice or all those things. But at the same time, I'm trying to find other things to plug in there so that it doesn't get to a point to where it bothers me.
For the first time since he was fired from the Cleveland Browns head coaching position, Hue and his wife Michelle opened up to me on camera about their lives following the fallout with the Browns and fans across Northeast Ohio.
On my side of it, you can't express that. I mean, that's not quote unquote the right thing to do because people know you're being paid. People know that you're probably doing what they wish they could do. And so everybody has a different answer on how they would do it until they're truly in your shoes. And I know that comes with the position, and I'm not running from that. But at the same time, I think people need to understand that it is the human side of it, and nobody's built to lose.
He was fired from his head coach position on October 29, 2018. His firing came after 2.5 dismal seasons that included finishing 0-16. Reeling from the loss of his job and loved ones, Hue fell into deep depression.
I think, the depression can hit in all kinds of ways. And I think, sure, with the passing of family members, his father, his mother, his brother, over the past 5 years. But I think he was able to continue working and stay busy. The other types of depression that hit, with the loss, different losses, was just over time. And then, of course, it really hit hard.
Hue's wife, Michelle, refused to give up on her husband of more than 20 years.
She's always been my rock, and she always will be. And you have to have a partner who understands there's a time to push and there's a time to pull back. And I think she gets that.
Hue and Michelle moved their family to Cincinnati, where they are currently living with their daughters. Michelle says the hardest part for her is seeing her husband hurt.
Sorry, it's still so emotional. This happens often. It's hurtful. It's been one of probably the toughest things I've had to watch him go through. Like you said, the human side of this, I feel has wreaked havoc, on us as a family, as people, as human beings. I do know how brilliant he is as a coach.
Hue said the worst part about his time in Cleveland was not being able to deliver what he promised. He came here to win, and when it didn't happen, it was hard to deal with. You prayed for God to give you another chance at being a football coach. What do you pray for now?
Another opportunity. It's what I do. I'm not gonna run from that. I mean, it's been my life. It's done. Football's done a lot of things for me, my family, friends, the whole 9 yards. But at the same time, I'm also smart enough to know I am getting a little older, and I have to have other things that I also enjoy doing, and I'm trying to find those things now.
In the end, Hue says it's his faith in God that has helped him get through this turbulent season.
He is the reason why I'm able to get up every day, each and every day, and move forward. And there's days I'm mad at him, but there's also days that I understand that there's a purpose to all this and that you just have to kind of work through it.
And as Hue navigates the new path he has been given, he believes everything happened for a reason. And your story is not finished.
No.
What's the next chapter?
Well, I think we're in this chapter, whatever chapter this is. Sometimes God does things, and he might have pulled me out of that situation to rest and refine myself and regroup, to spend more time with my family, be around them more.
Christy Capel, Fox 8 News.
We're not talking about that. When you have a good night.